Hey there, dudes and dudettes. This is your fun-loving DJ Spinner here at K-Joy, where God's word is always true.
And it's your favorite DJ on the radio waves, Slash.
Today you'll be hearing an old story with a new spin. It's all about a dreamer, his coat, and how God works within the craziest of circumstances to bring about his purpose. The year is 1959. The place is a diner, Papa Jake's Fries and Shakes, and it's the first day of summer.
A dozen kids and they ran the joint, keeping the fries fried and the shake shook. Business was a booming, but one young bro always seemed to be missing. Hey, where's Joe?
Beats me. I bet he's got his nose in a book.
Or his head in the clouds.
We do all the work, but Dad likes him best.
He thinks he's something special.
He thinks he's a big shot.
But we think he's dreamy. Yeah, has anyone seen Joe? No!
Delivery!
And so, this is how the adventure begins on an ordinary day with an ordinary delivery.
For not so ordinary boy with an extraordinary dream.
I said delivery! Who's in charge around here? I'm looking for a Papa Jake.
That's our dad, but he's out of town right now. These are some of my brothers and sisters. This is
Annie?
Sonny.
Sharon.
and my name is JD, and I guess I'm the head honcho right now. What can I do you for?
Okay, Mr. Head Honcho, this is your last shipment of supplies for the summer, and I won't be back till September, so you better make it last. Just sign right there and I'll be on my way.
This was a downer for the diner. They were now short-handed and short-supplied.
JD, what are we gonna do? You heard what he said. It's our last shipment, and summer is our busiest time.
Yeah, we're a diner. What are we gonna do if we run out of food?
But what if we run out of cooks? It's almost noon, and I haven't heard a peep from Joe. Joe!
What? What is it? Guys, seriously, again with this. Just give me 10 more minutes, please.
No! Wake up! What do you been asleep on the job again?
JD, I can't help it, okay? God keeps sending me these dreams, and I just can't get a good night's rest because of it.
Are you serious, Joe? Here we go again.
Wait. This was the biggest dream of all. It was in CinemaScope, and Technicolor, and 3D.
Ooh.
There was the sun, and the moon, and 11 stars, and they were all bowing down to me.
Yeah, alright, Joe. And what do you think God told you this dream meant? You think you're gonna be the boss of us now?
Hey, Joe, do you think you're running the diner? In your dreams, what do you think Dad would say?
Special delivery for Papa Jake.
Hello, Mr. Postman. Do you have anything for us?
No, but I do have a letter in a parcel for a Master Joe.
Master?
Hey man, I don't write them, I just deliver them. See ya.
Joe was only concerned with the box, but the letter was about to rock and roll JD's world.
Dad says he'll be away all summer and he's opening up a Papa Jake's West. And he's leaving Joe in charge. Okay. And in honor of this promotion, he's given him a, all right.
Dad's prize leather jacket!
No! That's the last straw.
This is unbelievable. He thinks he's such a big deal.
We gotta do something about Joe.
Joe, he's special, he's the only one with the colorful coat out of all 12 sons. Way connected to the Lord above, he's not your average Joe. We all know Joe, whoa, yes, we all know Joe, whoa, and everybody knows, whoa, this dreamer is not your average Joe. We all know Joe, whoa, yes, we all know Joe, whoa, and everybody knows, whoa, this dreamer is not your average Joe. Hey, big dreamer, what you dreaming about? Who's in and who's bowing down? Just a little brother always hanging around. He's not your average Joe. We all know Joe. Whoa, yes, we all know Joe. Whoa, and everybody knows. Whoa, this dreamer is not your average Joe. We all know Joe. Whoa, yes, we all know Joe. Whoa, and everybody knows. Whoa, this dreamer is not your average Joe. Oh, brother, don't be a bother again. These dreams might one day do you in. Wake up, get your head out of the clouds. Say, come on, Joe, now don't be proud. Surely you're mistaken about the bowing down. Really, I wouldn't be messing around. You're gonna find yourself kicked out. We all know Joe. Whoa, yes, we all know Joe. Whoa, and everybody knows. Whoa, this dreamer is not your average Joe. We all know Joe. Whoa, yes, we all know Joe. Whoa, and everybody knows. Whoa, this dreamer is not your average Joe. We all know Joe. Whoa, yes, we all know Joe. Whoa, and everybody knows. Whoa, this dreamer is not your average Joe. And everybody knows. Whoa, this dreamer is not your average Joe.
It had already been a wigged out day, but the day was only getting started and a big change was blowing in the wind.
Keeping track of all these fries and shakes can be so exhausting. I think I need a nap before lunch.
Just then, the big change arrived in a woody wagon.
Bro, is that food? Dude, stop the wagon. On South Beach, bros. We're on our way to Pharaoh's Point and need some grub. You guys got any?
Unfortunately, we only have fries and shakes.
Gnarly. We'll take a dozen each.
JD, they'll ruin us. We hardly have enough food as it is.
No. I think they'll help us. Excuse me. Who are you?
My name's Woodrow, but my friends, they call me the Wood.
All right, Mr. Wood, I have a proposition for you. I'll give you 3 dozen fries and shakes if you take that dreamer over there, if you give him a one-way ride to Pharaoh's Point.
Gnarly. Yo, tie him to the wood wagon with the other surfboards.
But first, I want that jacket.
Hey, he won't need that where he's going, bro.
The day had started out with Joe waking up from a dream about his future, but now it seemed like his dreams were crashing down like the waves on Pharaoh's Point.
Whoa! Where am I?
Hey, dude. You just routed us to Pharaoh's Point.
What in the world is Pharaoh's Point?
Well, up there, there's a lot of sky. And down there, there's a lot of sand. It's called a beach.
But where's the diner? Where are my brothers and sisters? And where's my jacket at?
Hey, they're all Splitsville, bro. Looks like your license want to send you on a permanent vacation, if you know what I mean. Hey, man, I don't like it here. Chill out, bro. Sip a beverage. Hang loose and hang 10, nerd.
If this is another drink, somebody else is gonna have to explain it to me.
And just when Joe felt like he had no one to help him,
Get your ice cold drinks here. Best liquid refreshment on the beach. Today's special at Coco's Walk-In Watering Hole.
Perfect! I'm so thirsty. I'll take whatever you have.
What would you like?
How about a shake?
Don't carry it.
RC Cola?
Nope.
Do you have any good drinks at all?
Sorry, but here's what I've got.
This? This is a plastic bottle of water. It's 1959. Who in their right mind is gonna buy bottled water?
No one, apparently. Business has been really slow.
Well, I'm sorry. Here's your water back.
Just keep it. I'm gonna have to start giving them away.
Well, that's lucky for me. I don't have any money. I'm Joe, by the way.
Well, it's nice to meet you, Joe. I'm Coco.
So, are you from around this area?
No, I'm new. I'm just trying to start over and find purpose for my life.
Looks like we both need some direction. You know, my dad always said we need to trust God with the future. He's always at work, even when we can't see what he's up to.
You know, I never knew my father, but yours sounds like a really smart one.
He is. I sure wish he was here right now. I could really use his help to figure things out.
This is a surprise. It's hard to believe. I have to wonder why this is happening to me. Do I know better? I like to think I do. But I know God knows what's best for me and you. Yes, I know God
for the Great Kahuna.
The Great Kahuna?
His real name is Melvin, they say, but never call him that to his face.
What does he do exactly?
I don't really know. Just do whatever he says.
The Great Kahuna will now question the stranger with the weird clothes and the puzzled expression.
I think she means you.
Nice to meet you, Mr. Kahuna?
Please, you may call me Great.
Thank you, Great. And you can call me Joe.
So, Joe, how long have you been on my beach?
I don't know.
How did you get here? How long will you stay? And when will you leave?
I don't know. I really don't.
It appears you don't know much about anything, do you, Joe?
Well, my friend Coco and I were just talking about that. We're trying to trust God with the things that we don't know.
Oh, him? There's not much need for God on this beach. After all, we have me. Yes, me. Oh, and this is my girlfriend, Kiko Wonka Duty. But I like to call her my sweet chips and salsa. Anyway, you better stay clear from her or Captain Shuby will teach you a lesson. Captain Shuby?
Yes, sir.
I charge this confused young man to your care. Find a job for him that will give him some sense of direction.
I'll do my best, sir.
Joe, this is Captain Shuby, my deputy. You will be working for her now. And my assistants, Slim and Jim, will show you the ropes. Good luck. And even with your God, you'll need it.
Wow, Coco, imagine. I've been here less than a day, and I already have a job.
Don't get too excited, Joe. Kahuna doesn't treat his workers very well. It sounds like slavery to me.
Well, that won't be me, see. I'm going to be the best worker they've ever seen.
So, Joe, what can you do?
I've been told I can interpret dreams really well.
Oh, that's useful. Not. Well, since we don't have any openings for a dream interpreter at present, you'll be assigned a different position on the beach.
Like what? Will I be a VP? A CEO?
No. You're a TF.
What's a TF?
Towel folder?
And so, Joe began the most menial of jobs, but he was way grateful for his new digs in the strange place, and began each day by thanking God.
It's not my dream job, but it's the one that I got. I'm going non-stop, giving more than I got. Been working all day for just a little pay, plenty of overtime, but it's all okay. I'll be thankful, thankful to this job. I'll be thankful, thankful to my God. It's not my dream job, but it's the one that I got.
Many days went by and Joe made good on his promise. He was the most amazing worker they'd ever seen.
Excellent performance, Joe. You've set a towel folding record. In recognition of your work, I'm promoting you to surfboard waxer. Carry on.
And so, Joe tackled his new job as before with off-the-charts awesomeness.
It's not my dream job, but it's the one that I got. I'm going non-stop, giving more than I got. Been working all night just to get it done. A lot of hard work, but I'm having fun. I'll be thankful, thankful to this job. I'll be thankful, thankful to my God. It's not my dream job, but it's the one that I got.
But one day, Coco Duty and her posse came looking for this new guy, Joe. Coco Duty tried her best to catch Joe's eye, but he wasn't having any of it. He just kept on waxing them boards.
Coco Duty got so mad she ran and screamed to Captain Shuby.
Captain Shuby, Joe stole my lei, and he tried to flirt with me.
The captain burned with anger and was put in jail, but even behind bars, the Lord was still with him.
Work is here to do. I know my God will see me through. Whatever work He sets before me, my God is with me. My God is for me.
Joe meets up with the hot dog baker and the snow cone cupbearer.
Can you interpret our dreams for us?
Only God can interpret the dream.
Well, I had a dream that we had 3 flavors of snow cone, and we never ran out. Watermelon, cherry, and pink raspberry for everyone.
Well, I must have baked my pizza way too long last night because I dreamt that every time I kept making hot dog buns, seagulls kept eating them.
It's not my dream job, but it's the one that I've got. I'm going non-stop, even more than I've got. I'm working all year, not sure the end is near. I've got enough work for us all to share. I'll be thankful, thankful to this job. I'll be thankful, thankful to my God. It's not my dream job, but it's the one that I've got.
Joe, you've been released. The Great Kahuna wants to see you now.
I'll be thankful, thankful to this job. I'll be thankful, thankful to my God. It's not my dream job, but it's the one that I've got.
The sun was not shining quite so brightly over Pharaoh's Point anymore. The sun was ending, clouds were gathering, and an ill wind had begun to blow. Kahuna had spent many fitful nights haunted by his dreams, so he summoned Joe to ask for help. It had been many months since Joe stood before the great Kahuna, needing a job and a place to stay, but now Kahuna needed something from Joe.
Everyone says when you hear a dream, you can interpret it. Is that so?
Actually, that's not true.
It's not? Who lies to the Great Kahuna?
No. You misunderstand. God is the one who interprets the dreams, not me. He will reveal what it means.
I understand. And I think there is a need for God in this speech. And now, I will tell you about my dream.
And so Kahuna shared his dream with Joe. The dream was indeed strange and perplexing, and every creature on the beach was starving, and none of the coconut trees had coconuts, and God revealed to Joe just what this meant.
The time of fun and sun may only be for a season, and it's drawing to a close. Can't you hear the thunder in the distance? A storm is on the way, and it will cause much destruction, not only on the beach, but throughout the mainland. Food and water will be in short supply.
Well, what can we do?
We must begin to prepare immediately.
And so we will. Captain Shuby, gather everyone together. Joe, I am promoting you lifeguard. You will direct the operation. Now where's the girl who sends the contained water?
Coco's walking watering hole at your service.
Good. Coco, you will set up the food and water stations. You'll need to help a lot of people out once the storm is past.
You picked the right girl for that job, sir.
I knew God had a plan for me.
Attention everyone, it's time to stock up and hunker down. Captain Shuby, sound the alarm.
And so, the storm descended on the once sunny beach, but with Joe giving directions, they knew they'd find their way to safety.
Joe, do you think we're gonna make it?
My dad always said, God is closest when the hour is darkest.
Then God must be here right beside us.
That's his promise, and it's a keeper!
The storm had ended, the sun had rose, and so did everyone's hope, and they slowly began to rebuild their community.
Not on shifting sand, but this time on solid rock.
When I hear, I know my God is near. He won't forget me when the storm is raging. When I hear, I know my God is near. He won't leave me when the earth is shaking. Rain or shine, he'll follow through. 'Cause all his promises are true. When I hear, oh, there's nothing to fear. I know my God is near. Yes, I
supplication with thanksgiving. Let your requests be made known unto God. Philippians 4:6.
When I'm here, I know my God is near. He won't forget me when the storm is raging. When I'm here, I know my God is near. He won't leave me when the earth is shaking. Rain or shine, He'll follow through. 'Cause all His promises are true. When I hear, oh, there's nothing to fear. I know my God is near. Yes, I know my God is near. Yes, I know my God is near.
The beach community had never felt more like, well, a community. They found out the harsher the winds, the stronger they stood together. Slim and Jim helped organize a clothing cabana. Mrs. Snowcone in the wood organized a food pantry, and Coco could not keep enough bottled water in stock. Even Captain Shuby and the Kahuna helped out.
So, wait, what am I supposed to do with all these towels, Shuby?
Get yourself together, man. Fold them. Fold them like you've never folded them before.
I've never folded them before.
And directing them all was Joe. He was more than just a lifeguard on the beach. Now people on the mainland were hearing that there was food supplies at the beach because of Joe. Everyone now called him Governor. Quite a change for the dreamer from the drive-in. In fact, he had a hard time even remember that former life until one day that former life arrived in the back of a bunch of chocolates.
It was the crew from Papa Jake's Fries and Shakes, and they were hungry.
Welcome to Pharaoh's Point, everyone. It looks like you've traveled a long way.
We have. We used to run a drive-in up north. These are some of my brothers and sisters.
We're really hungry, and we heard that you had some supplies to share.
We do. I'm sure we can help. If you'll just talk with our governor, he'll make sure your needs are met.
Now Joe was seated high on the lifeguard tower, and as soon as he saw his family, he recognized him, but they didn't know it was Joe. He was tanned, his clothes were different, and the sun was in their eyes. But then Joe came down from the lifeguard tower to talk to them.
I see you have traveled a great distance. Have you come to find food?
Yes, Governor. At first, we had a little bit of food, and now it's completely gone.
We had a drive-in restaurant up north, but the storm completely destroyed it.
I'm sorry, was anyone hurt?
No, we all made it out in time.
But we heard that somehow you knew the storm would come, and you've saved some supplies?
We were hoping we might buy some.
Oh, no, sir. Our food's not for sale. It's free.
For free?
This is my assistant, Coco. She's in charge of the food and water station.
I'm pleased to meet you.
I'm afraid we may not have any extra food at this time.
Governor, what are you saying?
Please come back tomorrow, and we will give you our final decision.
We understand. We'll see you then.
This was a turn of events Joe did not expect. He was deeply surprised to see his family after so much time, and even more surprised how that made him feel.
Joe, why did you say that? We have more than enough food, and we pledged to help strangers in need.
They aren't strangers, Coco. They're my brothers and sisters.
Your brothers and sisters? But you told me that they sent you away, and they never wanted to see you again.
Well, that's all true, but that was when the summer first started. They seem to have changed.
They didn't recognize you.
No, they didn't. I'm sure I've changed as well.
Well, Joe, what are you gonna do?
I'm not sure. The sun has just set, and maybe I'll just sit on the beach for a while and count all the stars. I used to be really good at that once.
Counting stars, huh? You know, that might be easier up on your tower.
No. I think I could see God a lot more clearly down here.
But you're on your knees.
Exactly. And I've been praying. And I'm starting to realize that even though my brothers and sisters did something terrible to me, God must have wanted to use it for good.
You're right, Joe. God sent you here so you could provide for them and us with food and save all of our lives. I think that you know what you should tell your family, Joe.
Yes, I do know. God has forgiven all the wrong things I've done. That makes me want to forgive my brothers and sisters.
Joe, it was your brothers and sisters who sent you here, but it was God at work all along helping you to forgive.
We never know just what's around the bend, or how words or actions aim to wound will feel. But in this life of faith, we live what we believe and give the gift that each of us receives. I can love because I'm loved, forgive because I've been forgiven. I can let it rest with God above. I can offer grace, mercy is what I've been given. All there is to say is I forgive. I forgive. We never know just where this road will end, or how the twists and turns will make us feel. But as we live in faith, we set our eyes on what's above, and on Him who's given all things in His love. I can love because I'm loved, forgive because I've been forgiven. I can let it rest with God above. I can offer grace, mercy is what I've been given. All there is to say is I forgive. I forgive. I can love because I'm loved, forgive because I've been forgiven. I can let it rest with God above. I can offer grace, mercy is what I've been given. All there is to say is I forgive. Yes, all there is to say is I forgive. I forgive.
And so Joe and Coco prayed throughout the night, and as a new day dawned over the beach, Joe knew what he had to do. Many had come that morning asking for food. Several friends, groups of families, and even an older man who came asking for food for a tower village up north. But they waited patiently as JD and his siblings stood once again before the governor.
We thank you for seeing us again, sir. We hope you reconsidered our request.
I had to take a stock of the many things last night, but our storehouse is full, overflowing actually. And I'm so happy to give you whatever you need.
Thank you, sir. We're gonna spread the word that the governor is the greatest man in all the land, right?
No, JD, I'm not who you think I am. I'm not a ruler. I'm not even from this beach.
You're not?
I'm Joe, your brother, the one you sent to Pharaoh's Point so many months ago.
I don't believe it. Oh, please forgive us, Joe.
We all wondered what happened to you.
JD said it would teach you a lesson.
I've learned many lessons. JD?
Yes?
And so, Joe approached his family that he had not seen for so long. They were terrified, but Joe's words were full of kindness and love.
It was God who sent me to save the lives of the many people on the beach and the people on the mainland, and especially your lives. Do you remember how Great-Grandpa Abe used to say that the whole world would be blessed through our entire family?
I do, Joe. I remember it. Forgive us. What we did was so very wrong.
Yes, your actions were meant to hurt, but God meant them for good.
How does one know that he is truly forgiven? You tend to feel sorrow over the circumstance instead of rage. You tend to feel sorry for the person rather than angry with him. You tend to have nothing left to say at all. And although we limit the forgiveness we give, God's forgiveness is limitless. His long suffering is continuous. It is unstoppable. It is boundless. It is without borders. It's endless. God's forgiveness is inexhaustible. His love for us, it's incomprehensible. It is vast. It's immeasurable. It's immense. It's perpetual. Because God's forgiveness, it's everlasting. His patience goes beyond our understanding. Because when he took the crown of thorns and blood dripped down his face, he took what we all deserve. I guess that's why we call it grace. And while being murdered, he yelled, "Father, forgive them. They know not what they do." Because while he was dying on that cross, he was thinking of you. And he absorbed all your sin. He buried it in a tomb, which is why when we kneel at the cross, he can say, "Come on, there is room." And as for his forgiveness, how can we resent it? Because when Jesus said it is finished, I believe that he meant it.
Though the rains fall and the storms begin to rage, you are speaking. You calm the wind and waves when the night falls. I carry burdens deep. Grace is reaching for me. On the cross, you have won. It is finished. It is done. Every stronghold will be broken. We will see the heavens open. Fear is overcome by perfect love, perfect love. Every mountain will be leveled. Every desert will be flooded. Fear is overcome by perfect love, perfect love. Through the fire, I will choose to sing when the ground shakes. I will dance in victory through the trial. I won't fear the enemy, 'cause mercy follows after me. From everlasting to everlasting, it is finished, it is done. Every stronghold will be broken. We will see the heavens open. Fear is overcome by perfect love, perfect love. Every mountain will be leveled. Every desert will be flooded. Fear is overcome by perfect love, perfect love. I proclaim and I confess, I declare with my own lips, holy life and no more death, 'cause Jesus is alive. The Spirit of the living God that raised the dead and brought new life dwells in us to testify that Jesus is alive. Every stronghold will be broken.
had come to ask for food for an entire village up north was none other than Papa Jake
Thank
himself.
goodness you guys are okay. When I came home, the restaurant was gone, and so were all of you. I prayed you guys had found somewhere safe to stay. And then everyone told me about this beach and this wise man who he understood dreams, and he stored up food so that everyone who came to him was safe.
No, Papa. It was God who interpreted the dreams. And it was God who told us to store the food. And it was God who saved the lives. God has been with me all of this time, just like when he was also with you.
Yes, and he's brought us all together again.
Papa Jake, I welcome you and your very interesting family to my beach.
Joe, who in the world is that?
Oh, that's Melvin.
Oh, hey Melvin, how you doing?
What did you just call me? Captain Chewie, take care of him.
Wait. Did you just call him Melvin?
Was I not supposed to?
No, call him Great. I totally forgot to tell you that.
Forgive me, Great. Forgive me.
Please don't let it happen again.
Yes, sir.
Anyway, I think you should load what's left of your fries and shakes and move here. You can rebuild your establishment right next to my hut.
Papa Jake's Fries and Shakes South.
Your whole family is invited to live on the best part of my beach and enjoy plenty of fun in the sun.
See what happens when we trust God with the future?
Yep, he's always at work, even when we can't see what he's up to.
I couldn't have said it better myself.
These things I have spoken unto you, that in me ye may have peace. In the world ye shall have tribulation, but be of good cheer. I have overcome the world. Anything we face while in this world, and I mean anything, he has already overcome, and I mean all things. It all works out for those who try to live a life pleasing to God.
Some days are always sunny, and those days feel just like summer when everything is easy and the weather is fine. Some days are harder than others, and those days we can wonder if it ends this way. Are we gonna be alright?
Let's give it up for the ACA choir.
What about those kindergartners and their kindergarten helpers in the backstage crew?
Now let's hear it for Joe's fan club in the palm trees.
Give it up for the postman, Maxie, and the baker and the snow cone maker.
And now the wood and his woodchuck.
We all know Joe. Whoa.
Here comes the great Kahuna, Shuby, Slim and Jim, Karka Waka Doody, and our posse.
Whoa, this dreamer is not your average Joe. We all know Joe. Whoa, yes, we
Now let's hear it for JD, Annie, Sharon, Sunny, the boys, and Papa Jake.
Whoa, this dreamer is not your average Joe.
Give it up for Jaden White as Coco and Daniel Davison as Joe.
Average Joe.
We are Andrew and Parker, but the most important one who we want to give the highest praise is our Lord Jesus Christ.
He makes us all not your average Joe. Let's give him a shout of praise.